Hi, welcome to Daily Art Milestone. This is Renuka here. Today we're going to see how to paint rocks. Rocks are pretty simple to do. So I first draw the outline with a mechanical pencil. I draw the cracks in the rocks, and then I start off with a diluted wash of burnt amber. Next I use burnt amber with Van Dyke green to paint the darker areas, the shadow areas of the rocks. I now have a darker version of the same combination. I give it a thick wash. This is to soften the hard lines. In watercolor, you paint from light to dark. So you always start with a light wash and then gradually build on your darker colors. It is a good idea to first start with a light wash and then identify the darkest area of your picture and do the darkest color, and then work on your mid-tones. I'm now working on the mid-tones with a bit of yellow ochre, green, Van Dyke green, diluted Van Dyke green. Many times what happens is when we look at a rock, we don't really see the different colors that are there in the rock, depending on the mineral or depending on the greens that are there, the algae. Depending on that, the shade of the rock is different. Sometimes they're gray, sometimes they're red, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're almost black. And sometimes the same piece of rock has got different colors in different parts. So it is nice to first observe the rock that you want to paint. If you squint your eyes a little bit, it's easier to see the different colors. You need to train your eyes to see these different colors. This squinting is also useful to identify the shadowy parts of the image that you have in front of you. So here I'm going through the darker shades, especially the cracks. For the ground, I have used a little bit of red brown with diluted burnt amber. I'm working on the darker shades. Rocks are pretty fascinating when you observe them, when you find out these creeks and these edges, there are some sharp edges, there are soft edges. There are some holes in the rocks. You can achieve getting those holes in the rock by splattering, which I will do in a short while. I do not want to overdo it. I think it's done. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.